Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and this Thursday's Whizbits Random Topics. So yeah, as you would have seen in that previous bit of footage there, Wii U heavy hitter, not Wii. Wii U heavy hitter has been obtained. Now, as you would have seen, the game that I picked up recently is Finding Teddy 2. Now this one is one of the more difficult ones to obtain in the set, the PAL set, and the reason for that is it was, I believe, one of the last two releases that came out on the Wii U, and neither of those, I believe, came through the whole Nintendo distribution system. They came through Pixel Heart, and those games are obviously sought after and obviously quite expensive. So Finding Teddy 2, you'll find this game out and about for around about £150 to £200, depending on where you're looking. Prices fluctuate all the time. I've seen it at 200, I've seen it at 150. I've never seen it any lower than that. So yeah, managed to pick this one up, really happy with it. It's in great condition, and it was courtesy of Alex over at U-Star Gamer. I'll leave a link to his channel in the video description below. Make sure you check him out. The guy's got some great videos, some great games in his collection, and he's recently on fire with his Mega Drive stuff. I think, and I'm sure he'll correct me if he sees this video, I do think that that's what he's focusing on right now, is his Mega Drive stuff, and it's quite obvious when you see his pickups. He's absolutely on fire when it comes to the Mega Drive. So yeah, massive shout out to Alex for hooking me up with this one. Give me a reasonable price, very happy with it. It was sent out within 48 hours, very well packaged as well. It's come in a nice protector. I won't be opening this one, I believe it's still sealed, and the reason I won't be opening it is because it's a game that I picked up digitally probably around about 6 months to a year ago, for like £2. It's amazing, isn't it, how much it will go for physically on the Wii U, but how much it costs on a digital copy is just a fraction of the price that it commands on this particular system. And yeah, that's going to be my chosen way of playing this game moving forward. I have played it, and admittedly it's a game that I have struggled to get into a little bit. It's definitely got all the qualities of what appears to be a good game on there, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I wasn't in the right frame of mind when I was trying to play it. Regardless, I will now endeavour to go into this game and play a lot more now that I own it on the Wii U, because I don't want to crack this one open. I'm not really a sealed collector of any sort. There's very few games in my collection that I've got sealed, but this is one that was sent to me sealed. I would have purchased it even if it wasn't sealed at the price that I got it from Alex, but the fact that it came sealed means that I'm just gonna make the effort and keep it sealed and just continue to play the digital version on my Switch. So yeah, really happy with that one. There's still some expensive games that I need to get. The Shmup collection is probably the most expensive game that you can buy on the Wii U, and I don't know why, but I've got this vision ahead of me as to when I finish the Wii U full set, that's going to be the game that I finish. I've just got it in my head. There's no real rhyme or reason as to why I've come up with that, but I've seen 3 or 4 people selling that game at a reasonable price considering how much it goes for in the last week or two, and for a couple of reasons I just haven't bit. One being I've just spent quite a lot of money on this one. I've just bought a heavy hitting game on the PS1 in Jackie Chan as well. So yeah, right now is maybe not the time to be, you know, going all out on some of those big hitters. And the other reason is, I think it'd be a good game to finish the collection on. It'd be quite an apt way to finish the collection on, content-wise as well. Gives me something it motivates me to keep the content. It drives the Wii U content. The Wii U content isn't the most popular, but I don't really make my content for that. I make content pretty much because it's what I like, and hopefully some of you guys out there like the content as well. I don't focus on what I think is going to get clicks and likes per se. Sometimes it happens, and that's brilliant. I've always, obviously, you know, sometimes you connect with the videos you make. It doesn't always happen, and I think that if I continue to strive and do what I want, obviously I'm going to continue to be a lot more happy, motivated and passionate about what I do on the channel, rather than just chasing those likes, those clicks, those views, and potentially making videos about subjects that I'm not passionate about so much as compared to what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I've got a feeling that I'm gonna try and finish the collection on that particular game. Now obviously things might change. Someone might come up to me with that game at a price that I can't turn down. Now that's just how collecting goes. Sometimes you find these deals and you go ahead and you pick it up there and then. I'm probably going to regret not picking up the 2 or 3 copies, well, just the 1 copy, but you know what I mean, the 2 or 3 copies that have been made available. I might be made to regret that I didn't pick one of these up down the line, because who knows, maybe the price is going to go up. It's hard to say. We as buyers, we don't determine the prices of games out there. Somebody out there does. And it sure as hell isn't us, because if it was, it'd be about £7. That's it, it'd be £7, and I would have finished this collection a long time ago. But the Wii U collection is something that I'm enjoying going for. I'm on roughly around about 107, I believe now, or 108, which leaves me with about 54, 55 games there or thereabouts to hit the full set. Now, I could quite easily do this pretty quickly, rush out, buy everything, but I'm enjoying going out and finding some of these games as and when I'm going out and doing my game hunt videos, like when I'm hitting CEXs. CEXs, it's quite rare to find Wii U stuff, in all honesty. They're not there in great abundance. So it's nice to go and find them when I'm doing the game hunt videos. Keeps me motivated to going out and doing these videos, hoping that I'm going to find something that I'm actively collecting for as well. So I'm in no rush. I'd like to finish it in 2025, but I haven't got a deadline in my mind. I just want to get it done, but whilst I'm getting it done, I just want to enjoy it. Enjoy the collecting aspect of it. I just don't want to rush, because everyone's different. Some people can go out and rush a collection, spend and still enjoy every aspect of what they've done, and that's great. Me, I personally need to have something to motivate me to go out and keep me going in terms of making content. Now I think that's just human nature. I would still make these videos and still make these CEX videos even if I didn't have a specific system or something that I was collecting for. I would just have something else that I'd be passionate about and looking to focus on. This just happens to be what I've chosen, and that's the Wii U for my sins, because there is a lot of trash on that system. And you find out more about how much trash is on that system when you realise, when you go through the spreadsheet of the full PAL collection. That's when you realise that okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea, but I'm committed to it, and I'm still going ahead, and I'm still going to do it. So yeah, I'm on about 107. I've got 2 or 3 games. A couple of my friends are going to be sending over to me. Shout out to my friend Wilson. He's got one of those terrible shovelware type games. I think it's one of those Starlanders, something like Skylanders. My apologies, Skylander games. I get confused. There's quite a few of those on the Wii U, and at times I don't know what ones I've picked up and what ones I haven't. Wilson quite kindly has donated one of those. He's going to be getting it posted out to me very soon. He is also going for a full Wii U set, and he's a little bit ahead of me. He's on around about 140, something like that. So yeah, good luck to you, my friend. I know you've felt the pain on some of the games that we're going to have to pick up. So yeah, saying that, I'm on about 109, 110. My good friend over at Retro Ed UK, there'll be a link to his channel in the video description below as well. Top guy, great channel. He was recently out in London, and he sent a couple of pictures out to a WhatsApp group that I'm in. Tagged me in that picture because he knows I'm going for the full set, and there was a couple of the cheaper type games in those photos that I don't have. Now this is the good thing about the Wii U, there's some games that are really cheap I still need to pick up. So out of all those 50 odd games or whatever it may be that I still need to pick up, not everything is going to be an expensive one. Games like Funky Barn, I don't want to talk about it no more, but yeah, Funky Barn. So Ed's picked that up for me. It's like a £4 game, and one that I've neglected time and time again, thinking I would see it out and about, and all of a sudden it's become quite scarce in CEXs that I go to anyway, and that's Ninja Gaiden 3. So he's picked up those 2 for me, so that takes me probably to about 111, something like that. Yeah, shout out to Alex as well for this game, one that you never see in UK shops, and that's Balia Latino. Now, not an expensive game whatsoever. I don't really know a great deal about this, but it looks like it's kind of a Just Dance type game, but in a Latin style. Again, it's sealed. I won't be opening this one, and that is not really down to the fact that it's a game that I think is massively rare. It's more to do with the fact that I don't think I'm ever going to be playing Balia Latino. Look, I don't even remember the name of it. I had to double check and look at the cover, but it's definitely one that you don't see too often. So when I saw that Alex was selling up the majority of his Wii U collection, if not all of it, I thought I'm going to go for one of the heavy hitters, which was obviously Finding Timmy 2. But I thought, let me chuck this one on there as well. Again, he gave me a reasonable price. In fact, a very good price considering how rare it is to find in your shops, in your markets, even in your dedicated indie shops. It's not a game you see very often. Personally, I've never seen a copy out and about. So yeah, really happy to add that one as well. My good friend James, he's also now going for a full set over on the Wii U. He bought a load of games off Alex as well. I've got a little deal earmarked that I'm going to be taking a fair few more off him in the next month or so. Alex has kindly put some aside for me to pick up off him next month as and when I get paid. Again, one of the reasons I didn't jump into Alex's collection too much and buy so much off him is because I think that just takes a little bit of sparkle away from myself going out on the hunt, going out looking for these games. I really enjoy that aspect of it, and just buying them in that manner, it's okay for some people, but where I want to try and document some of that full set collecting on the channel, I thought that would just take away some of the experience for myself. So I have still earmarked some, but it's very tempting to actually go back to what he's got left. Have a look and think to yourself, I'll take this one, I'll take that one. But I'm trying to resist the temptation, I really am. But it's becoming harder to find a lot of the Wii U games out there in the wild. So the temptation, I might end up forsaking the temptation and going back to Alex, in all honesty. Because some of these games are proving and will prove to be quite difficult to obtain. So yeah, there's an update on the Wii U. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Like I say, I'm hoping the back end of 2025. There's no deadline or anything like that, but yeah, I'm hoping to get there. And yeah, let's see where the remaining months of 2025 takes us. Let me know what you guys think on the big purchase, Finding Teddy 2. Let me know what you guys think about the whole concept of collecting for the Wii U. It's a small subset, which is why I kind of dedicated myself to that full set. I didn't envision it would be too difficult, and to be honest with you, I still don't. I still think if I dedicated myself to it, I could have it done in no time. But that's just not the way that I want to do my variation of collecting for this Nintendo console. I think it keeps me motivated, like I've said earlier in the video. It keeps me motivated to keep traveling, to keep going out, finding these games. You know, looking at my wish list on CEX, seeing where I need to go next, hoping that they've got a Wii U title in stock that makes my visit worthwhile. For me at the moment, the systems that I'm focusing on quite heavily will be the Switch, obviously the Wii U, and also the Evercade, which I'm going for a full set. So if I know that there's something worthwhile out of any of those three systems in a particular shop, whether it be an indie, whether it be a CEX, it just gives me that little bit more motivation to get up off the sofa, jump on the train or whatever it may be, and get myself down to that particular branch. Anything else that I find down there alongside these systems, it's a bonus. I'm still buying for PlayStation 2. I'm still buying for Wii. I'm still buying for the 360. I'm still buying for the OG Xbox, the PlayStation 3. I'm still buying disc-based stuff. As I've always said, I would love to heavily get into the cartridge-based stuff of the 16-bit eras. I just don't have the room right now. And for that reason, that's why I'm not focusing on that stuff. I'm not against emulation. I never have been against emulation, and I never will be, because right now emulation really is my only way of playing those 16-bit and those 8-bit titles. Unless I win the lottery anytime soon and I build my perfect games room, that's just how it is. But we don't complain, we make do with what we've got. As I've said, let me know what you think about the whole Wii U collecting thing, good or bad. All feedback is always taken on board. Let me know what you think of today's pickups. Yeah, it's been a great journey so far, and I'm definitely looking to enjoy the rest of it. Anyway guys, thanks once again for watching, and before I go, I'd just like to say a massive shout out to my friend the Retro Chef. This was quite heavily down to him picking these up with his swap shop. So yeah, I'll also leave a link down below for his channel. Swap shop's a great concept. You've got lots of tubers that pretty much come on there on a monthly basis, looking to sell their items, and you get some really good deals. Not only is it a good way to get good games, obscure games on the cheap, it's a good way to network as well, get to know people. It's a pretty safe space over there. Everyone seems to get on, have a good laugh, and there's some great banter as well. Big up the chef and your dodgy photo collection. Anyway guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care for now.